Gina? Gina? You are a beauty. You I lust for. Where is the crazy broad? Round and round and round you go. Where you stop is the story of my life.
Better now than later. Maybe you'll get it out of your system.
Gina?
Who were you expecting?
Well, I was sort of expecting Vanna, but a fan of yours, a really big fan.
Don't be nervous, Keith. As soon as you start to play the game, all the butterflies in your stomach will fly away.
I'm not playing the game.
Yes, you are.
It's a dream come true. It's, could you turn the letters for me?
Sure.
We're eating Chinese. Yahe kaka.
You ready to collect your prize? Wake up. Wake up. What are you smiling about?
Hi, Uncle Keith.
Brandon. What's Brandon doing here?
Oh, I went back to Santa Barbara to pick him up. He's gonna be my good luck charm. Now, come on, it's almost showtime. You gotta help me. You gotta help me pick out a dress. I'm not sure which one to wear. I brought a selection. There's several of them here.
Do you have any idea what it's like to be a kid in this family? These two people are seriously strange. This could be the longest day of my young life.
Hey?
I'm right here.
Damn jet lag. It's gonna be 1,000,000 degrees in here. How are you feeling?
A little claustrophobic. It's just like Saigon. More could have been yesterday. We gotta find this girl and we gotta get out of here.
This girl could be your daughter. Cruz? Cruz?
What?
Oh,
What's wrong?
I thought you were Cruz.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was almost on when I came in. I didn't want to wake you up.
Did you find any new news?
No. The police are still looking. They combing the whole area. Still no sign of him. And no new leads either.
Well, we'll find him. We'll find him today.
along the line. When you find out where you are, you'll wish you weren't.
And we've searched everything within a 2-mile radius of your father's estate.
I see. You've searched all night and you didn't find anything.
No.
What about down that beach?
Nothing yet.
Well, he didn't just vanish.
Mrs. Castillo, Cruz is a friend. A lot of guys in the force, they care about him. I got guys volunteering. Now, we're all working on this.
I know. Thank you.
Look, maybe if you come down to the station, you see what we're doing, you'd feel better.
No, I think I'd rather stay here and wait for him to call.
Yeah. Sorry I don't have better news. We'll keep on looking.
Thank you. I can't believe this is happening.
Look, maybe you ought to go down to the station.
No, I'm not going to go down to the station. I'm going to go down there. I'm going to wait just like everybody else. I'm going to have 5 more people tell me how sorry they are, that there's nothing more they can do. No, thank you.
Look, they just need more time.
Time? Ted, they don't need more time. They've had all the time that they could possibly need.
Maybe it's not a good idea that you stay here alone. Why don't you go wait at your father's house?
No.
I'm worried about you.
Don't be, okay? He's out there somewhere. We've got to find him.
Gotcha!
Oh, Scott, you scared me. What's going on?
I have some great, fantastic, incredible news.
What?
I just found out that I was admitted to Dr. Garfield's surgical team. Finally!
Dr. Garfield?
Yeah. They have me down as second assistant on an aortic valve replacement tomorrow morning.
Oh,
all right.
God, that's so great. You wanted this so much.
Oh, you don't know how much for how long. I would have cut off my left arm and sutured it back with my right if that would have proved to them I was good enough.
Oh, I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, it's so great. Dr. Todd.
Yes?
Scott Clark. I was admitted to Dr. Garfield's surgical team, starting tomorrow. And I just wanted to thank you for the opportunity. It really means a lot to me.
Well, now that you're on Garfield's team, you better not walk in the operating room like that. You'll be through in a minute. Start looking like a team player. That means shave and a haircut for starters.
Yes, sir.
Contact obstetrics. Dr. Kiger, contact...
Is he always that warm and wonderful?
No, actually, he's not. But I'll do whatever he wants. Shaving is easy. Now I just have to figure out how to get a haircut on an 18-hour shift.
Well, I'm pretty wicked with a pair of scissors.
Oh, no, thank you very much. But I got something else planned for us.
Oh, yeah?
We're going to celebrate.
Just 1 minute, Mr. Hotshot. We can't go anywhere. We're both on duty.
Well, who said anything about going anywhere?
Dr. Lombardo, pick up line 2. Dr. Lombardo.
I personally resected the grapefruit myself.
Excellent job.
Thank you. Now, this you will have to imagine as being champagne.
Okay.
Extraordinary. I have a very vivid imagination.
Good. So, how do you feel about bullseyes?
Beg your pardon?
Oh, come on. Don't tell me you never had a bullseye.
To eat?
Of course to eat. I'm telling you, you've had a seriously deprived childhood.
I know. No driving, bullseye.
I don't even want to think about it.
Oh, no. Much too hard to think about.
Yeah. Well, you're going to probably take years of therapy to get over this. Huh? There you go. Have a seat.
Thanks.
Huh? So what do you think?
It's remarkable.
You bet your collective unconsciousness. I want to make a toast. To your first bullseye experience.
No, you know what? Let me do this one, okay? To Scott, who has all the earmarks of a brilliant surgeon.
You better believe it, sweetheart. Brilliant, huh? I like that.
Why am I here? I found you washed up on shore. What happened? I don't know. Maybe your boat got caught up on the rocks. That happens here. This island's uncharted, you know.
I don't remember being on a boat.
Who are you? What's your name?
Having a little trouble remembering that right now.
California ring any bells? We're off the California coast 100 miles.
So, we're out in the ocean?
Yeah. This here's kind of the Bermuda Triangle of the Pacific. Some people call it the vortex. Folks who wash up on these shores are either drug runners or amateur sailors. You don't look like a sailor.
I remember California. I just don't remember why.
I already checked. No wallet, no ID, nothing.
Yeah, well, I remember California.
Could you just read that last part back to me? Great. That's perfect. Thank you. Thanks a lot. All right, it's all set. The papers will start running an ad in the late edition today. Well, reward for information is bound to get us something.
Oh, anything's better than what we've got now.
Yeah, well, we've got to come up with a lead somehow.
Even the police are really on this. I'm sure they are. And the fact that Cruz was with the police before, they're even working on this more diligently.
Yeah, but we can't wait for them.
What else can we do?
Did you come up with that area on the map?
Yeah,
Let me
here
see
it is.
Let me see it.
The X's.
Okay. Here is where the police started, and here at Daddy's house.
Yeah, and that's where they combed the whole area. The ring was found there, and the road, that road, goes all the way down to the ocean.
Yeah, well, that's where the lieutenant was working his way up the beach. And the docks, well, the docks, maybe there's a connection.
I just wish that lunatic would call again. He called Mason before. Why doesn't he call again now?
This guy has got to be scared by now. We just have to sit tight.
No, we don't sit tight. Cruz always says you do something, you don't wait. You hammer away at something until it breaks.
What are you going to do?
Calling an old friend, KSB TV. Yes, Bonnie Williams, please. This is Eden Castillo. She's helped me out before sometimes. And yes, Bonnie. Hi. Yes. Actually, that's why I was calling you. I was wondering if you could help me. Uh-huh. Actually, I'd like to do it at the pier, if you don't mind. Could you bring a cameraman? Thank you so much. I am so grateful. Okay. Bye. What did she say? She's going to meet us at the pier with a cameraman in 15 minutes.
All right.
Please call the television station or the Santa Barbara Police Department. My family and I are offering a $50,000 reward for any information leading to Cruz Castillo's return. If you know anything at all, please notify them. If you saw anything suspicious last night or early this morning, no matter how small it may seem, please let them know. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You've just heard Eden Capwell Castillo. Her missing husband, Cruz Castillo, is a former member of the Santa Barbara Police Force and has been proclaimed a local hero on more than one occasion. In fact, I'm standing near the place where he rescued a baby boy from a kidnapper only 2 months ago. If you have any knowledge of his whereabouts, please contact the telephone hotline now running at the bottom of your screen. From Santa Barbara, Bonnie Williams, KSB News Watch.
That was terrific. It really was.
Oh, thank you.
We're going to have to be careful, though, because of the reward money. A lot of strange people might be crawling out from Monday to work.
Yeah, well, we're just going to have to sift through them.
Eden, you have to be prepared for a lot of false information. Unfortunately, people will do or say anything to get their hands on that kind of money.
Yeah, well, Julia, we just have to follow every lead. Go through each of them thoroughly and professionally, but most of all, we can't give up.
You didn't.
I don't believe you.
I'm serious. And she lost 8 pounds. 8 pounds and her face cleared up. 2 journals want to publish it. I think I'm going to call it the effect of pickles on pimples and obesity.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, no, really, I can't. I'm stuffed and my sides ache from laughing.
All right.
But thank you.
Sure. So how do you like bullseyes?
Not only were they great, but from this day forward, I will always associate them with victory.
I don't know how I'm gonna get through the rest of this day. I keep thinking about what it's gonna be like when I walk into that OR tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about Garfield's style.
No, don't listen to anything you've heard.
What, you mean he's not an arrogant, humiliating man with an ego the size of Cleveland?
Yes, he is, but it doesn't matter. In surgery, the man is flawless. I've never seen anything like it. I saw him do a transplant way back in pre-med, and it was just perfect. I mean, the guy started out with this dying patient, and with his hands in some silk, he just made a miracle. Pure and simple.
Was that when you knew you wanted to be a surgeon?
No. That's when I knew how good a surgeon I wanted to be. And ever since that day, I've been visualizing what it's going to be like walking into that room tomorrow.
So, have you told your father yet?
No, I haven't.
He's gonna be so proud of you.
No, he's not. He's just going to think I'm a mile away from where I belong, that's all.
I'm proud of you. Scott, these flowers are so pretty. Where'd you get them?
I picked them outside the pediatric wing. And I took a few from Mrs. Nyman's room when she was sleeping. Just one from each bouquet, no big deal. You got some pollen on your nose.
You should probably get back to work, huh?
Probably.
I'll help you clean up.
On Bangkok, I can show you. Very, very cheap. $20 American.
No, we don't need to see any more of your city. What we need for you to do is take us to this address. Here, only here.
No, cannot go there.
Okay, I'll give you $50. $50 if you take us to this address.
No, this bad part of city. You make mistake.
No mistake. There is a girl we need to find. We need to find a girl, a young girl.
I don't get girl.
No
girl.
You don't understand. This girl might need our help.
She's only 16 years old.
Danger here. Bad people.
I understand. That's why I'll be with you.
We both will.
Look, I will make sure you are safe. Just take us to this place.
Here's a picture of the girl we're looking for. She could be in trouble. We're just trying to help her.
Okay. I go alone. Nobody else. I go alone. Only me. Okay?
Okay. You come back and you tell me what you find.
Of course. I come back.
You don't have much hope that he'll return, do you?
No, we're not going to see him again.
We don't know that. I mean, he may surprise...
This is Bangkok.
I know. And that address was obviously in a red light district or something.
Obviously.
Dude, why did you give him the money then? If you're so sure that he's not going to return, why even bother?
Look, you don't understand what goes on here. People do things to other people here. Even to kids. I don't know. They do sick things.
I don't know. This dress is okay when you're standing still, but look what happens when you bend over. See? Like this, if I go to turn the wheel, the thing hikes up at the waist and the neckline gets all
They're not going to shoot this thing in slow motion. You look fine.
No, I don't. It looks ridiculous. Let me try another dress.
You know, what difference does it make? You're not, it looks, you know, you should be concentrating on piles of money here. You shouldn't be concentrating on how you look.
Oh, sure, that's how much you know. Let me tell you something. Well, I'm a Wheel of Fortune. The millions of people are going to see me. The show has very, very high ratings. And I'm not going to go out there looking like some kind of jerk. I've got to take this very seriously. It's important what I wear.
Well, this looks great.
Oh, it does not. Oh, look at it. Look at it. It's just silly. I look like an idiot.
No, what's wrong with it?
Everything. Maybe this one.
You can always see it coming a mile away. I know the signs. He's a pacer. Very restless.
You know, you can see me. I'm sorry.
My science teacher would call him extremely ectomorph. Is that advanced or what?
I'm sorry. You know, you know me. If I can't think of something to do with my hands, I get restless. I'm sorry. I should have brought my knitting.
Well, that's very funny. You know, you should be a stand-up comedian.
Here it comes. Now we'll leave and go dig up some trouble.
You find some other way of releasing your pent-up energy.
Oh, I think I can think of a few ways to do that.
Good. Go find yourself a steam bath or something.
Terrific. It'll be easier to whistle when I want something.
See what I mean?
You're angry with me. I have been sitting here for what seems like forever trying to figure out why, but the problem is I can't. Can't you just talk to me? Please.
No, it's not you, okay? I'm not angry at you.
Well, then what is it? Look, if you're mad at me because I brought you here because I found out that you had a daughter, then just tell me. Look, yell at me, throw something, do anything, but I cannot stand this silence anymore.
Well, I can't either, okay?
You're not gonna walk away from
What are you doing?
this. I'm not gonna let you run away. Not now.
Everything is just freaking simple to you, isn't it? Well, nothing is that cut and dry. This is not good and evil.
Well, that is the biggest cop-out. Talk to me. That's the least that I deserve.
This is not my kid.
You don't know that.
I know it. I am sure. Suli would have told me. I loved her. She knew I loved her. She knew she could tell me anything. I'd do anything for her. She would have told me.
Then why did you come here?
Hey, come on.
I went to this place. You keep this money. Take my picture.
Wait, did you find her?
I ask questions. Too many people stay.
Yeah, well, did they know her? Did they know her?
Why don't you take us there?
No more. Just take me alone, then.
Please.
You get hurt, not me.
Waiter! Beer!
Well, now what do we do?
I got the money.
You're not going without me.
You know, I thought show business was supposed to be so glamorous, but this place isn't so hot, you know what I mean? On the other hand, things are looking up, I think.
Watch this. Uncle Key's head for big trouble.
You know, I would like to take a closer look. Would you be okay out here by yourself?
Sure. How predictable can he get? Uncle Key's really a nice guy, but he gets himself into these terrible messes. Kind of like my mom. Then he always acts so surprised when he gets caught.
I just found out that I have to go up to the contestants' room. You guys can't come with me. Have you seen Uncle Keith?
For a while, Mom.
Oh. Well, I wonder where he could be. Oh, I think I know. He's such a sweetheart. You know, he probably went somewhere to buy something for me. But that's okay. Look, when you see him, when he comes back, just tell him I want to powder my nose and to stay here, and I'll come down and get him later.
Sure, Mom. Us guys gotta stick together.
Is that anything?
No, so far the calls we've gotten are flakes.
That's okay. You just check through everything, you follow everything through, and if you come up empty, you just start over, okay?
Yeah. Eden, I'm worried about you. I mean, you can't keep going like this. You haven't gotten any sleep. You're running on fumes right now.
Ted, I'm okay.
Not being realistic. You have to let yourself unwind just a little bit.
Would you stop it? I'm sorry. Julie, when I go to sleep, I have nightmares. If I'm not doing something, I'm gonna cry. If I start crying, I'm not gonna stop, okay? I just want to keep doing something. I just want to keep driving at it. It may seem unrealistic to you, and I'm sorry.
I get it. Yes.
I have to see Mrs. Castillo. She here?
Didn't I see you at the pier?
Oh, yeah, please come in.
Listen, I heard what you said, and you were just a real nice lady. I'd like to help out if I could.
Well, sure. Do you know something?
Last night, I came over on the John D. about 1:30 this morning. I saw somebody throw something off the pier. It was heavy and all bundled up.
What was it? Do you know?
Yes, ma'am, I sure do. It was a man.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely sure. His arm was hanging out.
Was there a car? Was there a driver?
It was dark. I couldn't see. I couldn't see a face.
Was there just one person?
Well, it was dark. I didn't notice anyone in the car.
Do you know the make of the car?
Sorry.
Well, there must be something else. There must be something that you could tell me.
That's the problem. I can't remember everything.
So you found me, huh? What the hell are you doing here?
Working to stay alive. I, too, washed up on the beach. But I had a skill that got me through.
A skill?
I'm a taxidermist. I work for Dr. Willoughby. He owns this island.
What do you mean you're working to stay alive?
Too many questions. This is a very strange place. Get stronger, keep your mouth shut, and pray. Don't ask questions.
Well, how can I not ask a question? I don't even know how did I get here?
How you get out of here is the question you better ask yourself before that man on the hill finds out you are here.
Why you go out of here?
Yes? Not yet.
I can't believe it. I'm about to make my debut on national television, and he decides to disappear.
Guard! I need a security guard. There's a crazy man in there.
This is a part of the fight.
What was going on there?
We were working on a case in
What
there.
were you doing?
She needs entertainment residence. You wouldn't believe her contract. This is a large opportunity for me here.
So they call each other names. They'll fight. You've seen it before. You don't need to see again, right?
I guess it's pointless for us to try to get another guide, isn't it?
Yeah, pointless.
Well, why don't we try the local police?
They won't even talk to us.
Okay, I'll call the American Embassy.
She's not an American. She's not Thai. We don't know where she is. We don't know who she is. What the hell are they gonna do?
Well, I don't know, but I don't need you to yell at me. I mean, why don't we face up to what we're really afraid of here, huh? I mean, she's alone. She's 16. She could be a prostitute.
Prostitute? That's not what I'm afraid of. There's a lot more things I should be afraid of than just prostitute. You know what we saw out there? That's what they show tourists. I know what it was like for her to grow up. I know what war does to people like that. You have no idea what she went through out there. She's an orphan. She was alone. You know what I'm scared of? I'm scared to death of the things she had to do just to survive. Alone, with no one to help her. I'm scared to death of the things she had to do just to eat. She's never even come close to what we would call a normal life. She never even had something as basic as someone who could take care of her, that she could trust, that would teach her how to care. I mean, I've had my demons that I had to chase around because of this damn war. You know what I'm really scared of? That she's not even human anymore. And I'm responsible for that. I'm responsible for her mother's death. And I'm terrified that I can't give her the life that she needs.
What can I do?
I gotta find her. I gotta find her. I don't care if she's mine or not. I gotta find her. You meet me in the alley behind the hotel, midnight.
Who?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, what do you think? Do I look like a surgeon or what?
No, you still look human, thank God.
What is that supposed to mean?
Surgeons aren't mere mortals, Doctor. They think they're God.
When did you become an authority on surgeons?
I lived with one for a very long time.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. My father.
Wait a minute, you never told me your father...
I'm sorry, Heather, I need you. Could you help me?
Why? What's wrong?
Cruz is missing.
What?
Look, there was a witness and he can't remember. Look, I'll explain everything to you later. Would you come with me?
Yeah, of course.
Great, come on.
Hello, Vanna, Pat. I'm Gina Capwell. Oh, Pat? Vanna, I'm Gina Capwell.
My mom's been through everything. Marriage, divorce, remarriage, divorce, murder attempts, trials, and other tribulations.
So nice
but she's never been through something like this.
So much. Yes,
and it's all catching up with her. Frankly, she's scared to death.
What are you looking at?
Nothing, Mom. I just think you should relax.
Relax. Sure, relax. Sure, easy for you to say. Oh, gosh. I think I'm going to be sick. Get out of here.
Hi, listen.
Get out of here.
Sorry,
You are a traitor.
I just
You
got
are an
all
absolute
twisted around.
You are
here.
such a
Honey, you don't...
I'd like to twist your head off your neck.
Dude, you don't
Now
know
comes
that.
the piece of makeup scene.
Please listen to me, okay? Listen, I apologize. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Please, with sugar on top. With sugar and cream and marshmallow.
All right, all right.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Forget it.
It's showtime.
That guy needs to come alive like this at night. Everything for sale.
Yeah, look, I don't know if this is such a good idea. I mean, that guy could have told anyone. I mean, we could be set up, we could be robbed.
I gotta go. I don't have a choice.
No, I guess you don't. She's so young. So pretty. I wonder what her life's been like.
I don't have to wonder. I know what her mother's life was like.
Yeah, but Subi had you. Even though there was war going on all around you, from what you've told me, it sounds like you both were very happy.
When we were together, it was like there wasn't even a war. That's why we gotta find her.
I shouldn't be living a life like this.
Кейн, sometimes these kids, they don't want to go. She may not want to come back with us.
She's got to come back with me. I gotta give her the kind of life she deserves. This is a gift I bought for Sue Lee. She was gonna wear it when we were going home to America.
It's beautiful.
I never got a chance to give it to her.
Well, maybe now. You can give it to her daughter.
Look at this studio filled with glamorous prizes, fabulous and exciting merchandise, including a $24,000 cash jackpot. Tough enough for any road, this rugged $13,800 4x4. Simple and elegant, this $4,500 gold bracelet. Over $110,000 just waiting to be won today on Wheel of Fortune. And now, here's your host, Pat Sajak.
Oh, my goodness. Thanks, Charlie. Thank you. For me, gee, I don't deserve it. Thank you very much, and welcome to our show. We have a good-looking group with us, and we'll get to meet them in a moment. But right now, let's meet our hostess. A big welcome, please, for Vanna White. Vanna.
I want you to go back to last night. You're alone on the pier by the water. It's dark.
Headlights coming. Car drives up. Stops.
What kind of car?
Can't see. Brown. Four-door.
What happens now?
Driver gets out. He's looking around, listening. Seems suspicious to me.
Can you describe him?
Too foggy, not enough light.
That's okay. Tell me what he does.
He's opening up the trunk. He's pulling out something. It's a tarp, something heavy.
Can you see what's in it? Can you tell me what's in the tarp?
It looks like a body. He's trying to drag it. It's just too heavy. It opens up. I see his arm. It's a man with dark hair. He dumps it over the side.
Okay, now I want you to go back to the car. Okay, you're looking at the trunk. The lid closes. And you can see a little light shining on the license plate. In your subconscious, you can see it clearly. Can you see it?
Yes.
Can you remember it?
Seven, 5. QBG.
That's a clue. That's the first thing the police had to go on.
You speak English?
Yes.
Oh, it's okay. Will you take me to Ming Lee?
No, your daughter doesn't want to see you.
Why?
She said, you go back. You go home to States. She's happy here.
I want to see Ming Lee.
Ming Lee said no.
I want to meet her. I'm her father. You tell her that her father wants to meet her.
Ming Lee's father is dead. Killed in war in Saigon. That's what Ming Lee was told. She no believe you.
I can prove it. I can prove that I'm Ming Lee's father. Just let me see her, for God's sake.
No!
Who are you? Who are you? Who sent you? You tell me where Ming Lee is. No, I've got to get it out of her now. Who are you? No, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait. Hey, Banko. You don't do about it. Go on me. No, let her go.
Well, I work for a major nationally known car leasing company. My lovely wife, Martha, is in the audience.
Well, I'm sure she is, and I'm sure she's pulling for you. Lots of luck on our show, George. Our next player is Tracy Taylor. Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Pat.
You sound like you might be from Dallas.
Yes.
I just figured that out. Now, they tell me you have a talking parrot at home. Is this?
Sure do.
Yeah, and what kinds of things does this bird say here?
He says, ooh, Vanna.
That's very good. Does this animal of yours have a name of any kind?
Free spin.
I better not ask any more questions, Tracy, if I have a brain in my head. Anyway, lots of luck to you, too, okay? And now let's meet our third player. Where's our third? Oh, my goodness, I knew this was going to happen someday.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Well, the car was rented from an agency in Goleta, according to the DMV, but whoever rented it used a fake ID.
Oh, well, great. That's no help at all.
No, everything helps. At least we know the town where it came from, and somebody had to have seen who rented the car.
Oh.
We're getting closer. I can feel it.
I'm Dr. Willoughby. I own this island. Oscar tells me that you have amnesia, that you don't remember your name.
I remember hearing a gun. What are you people doing here?
We play games. Fascinating games. And I'm looking forward to having you join us.
Tonight, Gorbachev's challenge. Soviet minorities, 100 nationalities, almost half the population. Can he win their support? I'm Tom Brokaw. Join me on NBC Nightly News.